All right, you're ready, dude. I think you're
I'm
on it.
so ready, dude.
All right, cool.
I remember everything about this movie that I forgot about 10 minutes after leaving the theater.
Me too.
Welcome to Probably Dope Movies. I'm Cude.
I'm JC.
And we're here to see if Stuckmann stuck the landing or if he stuck to generic horror movie tropes. Spoiler alert, he did.
Shelby Oaks follows the disappearance of a group of YouTube ghost hunters known as the Paranormal Paranoids. The lead member, Riley Brennan, has yet to be found, but her sister will stop at nothing to find her. So, Shelby Oaks.
Shelby? Oh.
I love it. This is Chris Stuckmann's directorial debut. If you don't know who he is a pretty popular YouTube film critic, right? And this, I believe, is actually the first time a YouTube film critic has made a movie that's made it to theaters.
Made it to theaters. That is a huge goal right there for a lot of independent, smaller movie creators on YouTube. That's a level that you want to get to. And so our review will reflect the respect of him actually finishing a project and getting it to theaters.
Yes, and actually I want to specify YouTubers in general, right? There were the couple YouTubers, the Filippo brothers that did talk to me. Yeah. I don't believe they're film critics.
They
were just YouTubers.
Critics.
So that's why we're specifying film critics from YouTube.
This movie follows a group of YouTubers called the Paranormal Paranoids.
Yes, nailed it.
And they're led by Riley
Brennan.
Riley Brennan. She is the kind of main character.
Yes.
This movie focuses around her. She's not in the movie much, but it focuses around her disappearance. They are ghost hunters and they disappear after going to Shelby Oaks.
Shelby Oaks.
Yep. Masterful beginning.
Loved it.
That was a really good intro to the movie. And then we get into like a documentary style found footage type of thing for about 25 minutes or something.
And man, it felt like 30 or 40, but it was, I think you're right. It was probably about 25.
It was just a big info dump.
It was a lot, right? I think it was interesting to start the movie off like that.
It started out like a Netflix documentary. You know how they have them framed. It just went a little too long.
Too informational. And maybe not information that we needed necessarily. Which I was thinking we would eventually need because it was such a big thing. I thought, okay, he must be doing this for a reason. And there was a lot of it that we did need, but some of it we didn't.
That, like a found footage and a documentary style movie, I'll accept it or whatever, but I thought it was going to be like a regular movie. Yeah. And it did the switch. It did the switch eventually. And so then we go into the actual movie and it's pretty generic.
And I think once it actually gets into the plot, it is still very generic, but it is interesting that the style tends to change, right? It takes you out of that documentary style. It still retains some of that found footage, but then it gives you that Hollywood feature film look where it's like, okay, now this is a cinematic, we're in the actual film. Let's start getting into some of the drama. Let's get some screams. Let's get the Scream Queen going.
Exactly.
Mia, right, who's played by Camille Sullivan.
Yep.
And she's seeking out her sister, right, as we mentioned before. And so, honestly, her acting was great.
Yeah, I liked her acting.
Yeah, once we actually got into the film and we finally are seeing the plot points, the plot thicken.
She helped the story go along. I could totally see the lead in like a Law and Order or something like a detective.
I was getting that same vibe for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't even remember what she did for a living. I think they said that, but
I know it was most of the stuff.
She's in a marriage that is going nowhere.
It was clear. Yeah.
They're trying to have a kid. They set that up. they had a lot of the found footage sprinkled throughout the whole movie. But a lot of the times they would zoom in on the found footage like, hey, do you see that? Do you see anything in these pictures or the video footage that they're, I don't see anything.
There was one point where he literally had to like zoom in, and I think it was intentional. It was like, okay, they're not going to see this.
He had to zoom in all the way
into this photo where it was
to see like this
little
thing.
blob.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah, you can see it now.
But that was like after an hour and 20 minutes. That's when it goes into like, and this is spoiler-ish, but it goes into if you ever saw Hereditary, which is a top 10 horror movie ever created.
Yes.
If you ever saw Hereditary, they had a cult thing going in it, right? This is kind of the same thing.
There's a bit of that.
This is kind of the same thing. It boils down to a cultish type of demonic worship and
supernatural.
Yes, right? Supernatural things. And Riley, this is a spoiler. Riley is still alive after 12 years.
Big spoiler.
Yeah, big spoiler. Oh, wow. She's still alive after 12 years and she's kind of caught up in this cult thing. What did you like how the cult thing was done?
The main thing for me is I was like, where is the plot going to really pick up? Because I feel like, to Cude's point, not until an hour 10 did I even feel like things were starting to move towards something eventually. And I'm like, I need some kind of big conflict to happen finally, because it just seems like we're just walking around, we're searching. I kind of care about this character. I don't really know her, but it's really just all of this footage of her. Are we ever going to find her? And I think it's trying to build the anticipation, which I think in some moments it did a good job. But by that point, I was already like, just let's get to it. Can we just do something already? And so I like that something happened, but the way that it happened was a little far-fetched, which I guess you just got to kind of...
When you're watching a movie based on some cult stuff, the cool thing about it is the intrigue, the mystery of it.
Yes.
This movie gives away too much information. It's like it's holding our hand to make us understand exactly what the cult is, what they're worshiping, how they did their rituals, everything. It's like a checklist. Like there's even one scene where the main character, Mia, finds a scrapbook that documents every single thing.
Why would they be taking pictures of that stuff?
Yeah, who's the photographer?
Being like, hey, I'm glad.
Dude, taking pictures of every single thing
blackmail.
that
was
happens,
a black,
dude.
Like, who's doing that?
Dude, keep it a secret. Like, we don't need to be told everything, bruh.
Yeah, who's commemorating all these messed up things that are happening?
Yeah, exactly. It has like little notes under it, like the day that the third demon baby died. It's like, what? What is going on here? Dude?
Yeah, exactly.
And so that brings us to the actual reveal of what this movie is really about. Now, this is a monster movie. At its heart, this is a monster movie. I will say that the monster looked cool.
The monster did look cool.
Yeah.
And I think...
you didn't see him until the very end, which is, I get it.
I like that.
I
like
get
that.
it. Yeah.
You don't want to reveal too early.
Exactly.
But they gave us some bite-sized, like...
little tiddlywinks.
Yeah. Some glowing eyes, some things, right? Like the things where it's like...
maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And something in the corner. Did you hear some? What's that? All those kinds of things.
Yep.
Marks on the window, whatever,
Exactly.
I like when they hide the monster for a while because they reveal it too early. The jig is up.
Yeah.
And
the monster's name is Tyrion. But the monster reveal...
the incubus.
Yeah, the incubus. It looked cool. I feel like it was just like the rest of this movie was just super generic. This is a very generic horror movie. And you would hope that somebody like Chris Stuckmann that's spent his whole life making movies with his friends growing up, watching thousands of movies, he wouldn't fall into those same horror tropes, but he falls into almost every single horror trope, like found footage, documentary footage, and just like ghost hunting. He takes these things and doesn't do anything new to them, and my score will reflect that. My score will also reflect the ending, which was so out of nowhere. It didn't rub me the wrong way, but I was rubbed.
Yeah.
And I didn't enjoy the rub.
No, I agree with you. That's an interesting way for it. I agree with you on that. The ending was one of those ones where, you know, he had a vision for this. You got to buy into the supernatural part of this.
It feels like he kind of had to wrap it up. Maybe they ran out of budget or whatever.
Who knows?
I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10. I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10 on this movie. I don't think this is a 5. I don't think this is a mid movie. It is definitely very average. So I'm going to give it a 6. This is an average horror movie. It has some scares in it.
Well, I'm actually going to be the contrarian for once. I'm going a bit lower than Cude.
He's going lower.
Don't hate me like I say.
How low can you go?
I'm going to go a 1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go a 5.
5? Okay, yeah.
I'm
so
still
it's
there.
Between a 5 or a 6.
Still there, yeah.
It's Rotten Tomatoes, it's 59.
59, that's about
exactly.
right.
So,
yeah, because I can appreciate that this is his first film. There's a lot that goes into this. The budget, I feel like, was around maybe $3 million or something like that. And that's including Neon, which was the production company.
They just doubled his budget.
Yeah,
on his Kickstarter, he made 1.5 million, which is crazy.
Yeah,
that's
from a Kickstarter.
Crazy.
So
respect for that.
So much respect for that. And the fact that like he was able to go out, there's a lot of things I liked about this movie. I think what rubbed me the wrong way was just the exposition in the beginning lagging on me. It just took too long. I lost interest, and then the payoff was a little too late.
Information.
But so I was a 5, he's a 6. So we'll round up. We'll round up this time.
You want to go 6?
We're gonna go a probably dope score of 6.
Okay, we'll give Stuckmann a 6.
We'll give him a 6.
Stuckmann gets a 6. Maybe his next movie will be a 7. We saw previews of Shelby Oaks at other movies.
Yeah.
That takes money, dude.
That does.
And so I respect that. And if you respect this review, please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I brought that back? We're not glazing Stuckmann for the whole time. We need you to like and subscribe, dog.
Get in here with us.
Yeah, get in here with us. Let's start a community here, guys.
Yeah. Maybe you make us popular enough, we make our movie
We'll make a movie that's really bad.
We're up for it.
You should go see this movie for Halloween.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good watch for that. It has some good scares in it. It has some creepy stuff. Just know that you're going into a really vanilla horror movie. Because there's only one black person in it. No, I'm just kidding. What's his name?
All right. Oh, no, there's
David.
No, there's 2.
There's 2. Oh, the other dude.
Yeah,
the other dude who's like a cop in every single TV show. Yeah, so now that was just a racist joke, guys. We got to end it out with some racism. It's 2025. Welcome. No. But thanks for watching. I'm Cude.
I'm JC.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the next one.
Yeah, dude. Peace.
See ya.